Okay, so just continuing with the game that was started yesterday. Apologies if you hear me drinking in the background. I just got a couple of beers with me. Okay. Yeah, so continuing with Panetti's Spaghetti, and we'll try to get to the end of Act 1 tonight. First I'll sell this stuff off. Hold on to that one. Oh, there we go. And I made the mistake of not getting the other vendor, so I'll do that now. Sorry, I misclicked. And as you can see, this build does have problems when it comes to energy, so I probably will get an ectoplasm for myself on the go as soon as I can find one. I should mention that one of the things I'm going to be trying to do is avoiding using uniques, just because these things have a random drop to them, and so, you know, if I get lucky and get something that really makes the build, then that might not be necessarily a fair representation of, I don't know, what it's like to actually play in the style that I'm talking about, because I don't want to luck into the build. So I'm going to be avoiding. I will be getting MIs if I come across an MI, because those drop for everybody, but the random unique ones I'm going to avoid. Okay.
do that yet.
You can see that I'm running into a bit of problems there with my health going down. Now my poison resistance is actually quite good, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Is it bleeding? It might be. Yeah, man. Hey, man.
Move along now, stranger.
Okay, I am doing a magical build, so I'm gonna try to get it passed on to the other guy. This guy's good if you want to get bonuses for, like, crafting bonuses for physical stuff. I think that's how it works anyway. Let's keep on an Arcanist. I'm also going to try to stay within the Arcanist mastery, at least until the end of Act 4. Just because, like, I guess just to demonstrate that you don't actually have to multi-class early if you don't want to. Because when you multi-class early, you are locked into those two classes with that character perpetually. And I think maybe, you know, some people might want to keep their options open. All right, what do I need here? Okay, I'm actually gonna put. Yeah, what do I want to do? Yeah, let's spread that out, I suppose. Oh, I could also be running into the problem that I talked about earlier, where I just haven't been very diligent about keeping my armor in a good place. Yeah.
I'm out of energy.
Can I use that? Well, it's better armor, and it's got good resistances, and it's got Aether resistance, which is important for the boss at the end of Act 1, so I'm going to keep that. Okay, now, I did do a little bit of research, and I believe that there's an enemy over here who drops something that it's an MI, mission to freak, what is that called? MIs. It's an infrequent rare item that drops down, and I believe this guy does have elemental damage, although I'm not sure. Healer. Up. Come on.
I'm out of energy.
Did he? He did not. Okay, never mind. I thought this guy did, but might have been for something else, and it might just be with Grubbles in general. So I'm running into real problems when it comes to energy with this build, so I think I may need to start looking at other possible items to get. Oh, there we go. We got our first blueprint. So that's good. If a blueprint drops, it's very rare that this happens, but it's a good idea to try to learn it right away. If you don't learn the blueprint right away, or at least it was this way in a previous patch, that might have been fixed. But if a blueprint for item X drops and then you don't read it right away, then if another blueprint drops, that blueprint might also be for item X. Because I think there's a chance that so long as you haven't actually studied it, it goes back into the randomized pool. I've seen it happen before, so it's something to keep in mind. Okay, good. So this has energy regen, which is good. It's better armor, and it's got some pierce. I lose bleeding, which is the only bleeding I got, which is not great. Okay, this is elemental, lightning, fire, and chaos. Again, I would lose the bleeding. Okay, just keep looking at the other stuff. This one here will give me bleeding. I lose the Aether and the Chaos. Actually, my Aether's pretty high, so I'm going to get that to improve the bleeding, and then use one of these guys to improve the other ones. Pierce and Lightning. Fire, Lightning, and Chaos. Well, Pierce is actually a good damage type to try to get seen to early on, because the moment you go into Act 2, there's a lot of Pierce damage that you have to face. It's gonna boost stats. I'm not quite doing the damage that I'd like to be doing on this either, so... Oh, I forgot to level up the devotion. That'd probably be helpful to do. Oh, and that was bad. Yeah, I'm not playing this very well. There we go, that's an ectoplasm. Alright. Did we get anything good here? Here we go, so now we got a little bit of luck. So this is elemental damage. We lose the pierce, but I'm going to go with that anyway. We'll talk about getting some pierce back on one of the components in a bit. Here's elemental damage. Okay, that's okay. So my Caladar's Tempest goes down, but this is good. And it'll give me... Yeah, okay, it gives me elemental damage. Okay, so finally we're getting some drops that actually help a little bit. Damage-wise. That is helpful. Did I forget something? I did. Shoot. Yeah, where is it? I forgot to add that devotion. So let's do that now. Oh, that's nice. There's one down here. Oh. I was blind. Yeah, just for the hell of it, I'm going to add that ectoplasm. Oh, I got two of them. Well, I'm going to put one of them on this ring, because I'm going to be, in all likelihood, I'm going to be holding onto that ring for a long time, so... Alright, it's feeling better when it comes to the damage. Okay, go up here. This is a quest item. It's something I gotta read? I thought there was something I had to read there. Okay, let's head back to town.
Of what I've got left.
This would be... Both of these seem like they'd be nice, but again, I'm not going to be using blues on this. Is that a good ring? Kind of is... I don't know, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and these stats are good, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take a chance on this one. I'll go back into this one when I fight the actual boss, or I'll try to remember to anyway.
Put it to good use. See anything you like?
Yes.
Put it to good use.
And I forgot to actually check if these things had any elemental damage to them. Just resist, and nothing else. Oh, wait. Alright. That's 18 elemental damage versus that. And this is... They're both pretty good, but this is kind of expensive, and I might need to save my money for something else, so...
Have you found a good one? There have been warden. What do you want?
There we go, that's the note. Now, is there anything that I can buy? So, this is something that's worth looking at too, like relics. Every now and then you get lucky and one of these will match your damage type. So this one does match the damage type a little bit, but I'm going to need one of those things. And this... Okay, this is good. And can I use it now? I can use it now. So I am going to take advantage of this, just because there are a number of items in here that you can buy or take advantage of. Like this one, for instance, does fire damage. These ones here offer some good stats. Like this one does aether damage. Oh, oh my. This is even better. I'm gonna keep... Because this gives me the Panetti's replicating missile. That's tempting. Well, I'm in a position now where I can get both of these things. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Lift archive, that's the elemental damage. Alright, so I have these two items here. So I am at 586, which is pretty good compared to, what was it before? 429. Yeah. So it is worthwhile checking the checking your blacksmith to see if anything can get made. The more blueprints you get, the more of those kinds of items you're going to be able to find. That might help out your build. I think I just got lucky here. Okay.
Let's see what's left of my wares.
And because I said I'm not going to use these kinds of things, I'm just going to sell that one off.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh wait, can I actually... No, there's nothing available there.
Left. See you around.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing an improvement in damage now. Oh, this would be nice, except... Well... Oh, with the armor that I got, I didn't actually have any energy regen, so... Okay, yeah, this is just straight up better. And for boots... well, these are just better period, so I'll get those. Anything here? There you go. I'm actually going to keep the boots I have now because the armor is okay and I like the movement speed. These anything? No, no. Good. Keep pushing. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, my energy situation is much better now. So that's the power that you get from having, like, ectoplasm. Something drop there? Nope. Is this way blocked? It is blocked. That's annoying. Oh my. So my resistances, my elemental resistances are actually pretty high, and this is a significant armor upgrade, and I only lose like 2 chaos, which is not great, but I can live with it. So I will make that trade. Oh, come on. and open my beer here. I'm gonna increase the defenses a little bit because I'm still feeling a little bit squish. I'll add that to that. Should I go back now? Wait, what's this? No. I'm gonna push to the next rift point and then go and load my... go sell everything.
Do that yet.
I think in the last video I might have said that that the health pot refills when you kill enemies. I think it's actually just a time cooldown. I usually take builds that have some sort of built-in healing with them, so I try and I don't like relying on the health pots too much. But yeah. Anyway, if I said that, it was incorrect. It's just a basic cooldown. Giving up anything? Might want them just for that boss fight. I don't know yet.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oop. That's a good hat. It's expensive
Put it to
though.
good use.
Did I accidentally...
Good price on what I've got left.
Ooh. Oh, it's just resistance. It's elemental damage, but the thing I got's better.
See you.
And this is a very good item. It's got Vitality, Aether, and Elemental, and good armor. And Energy Resist. I'm unfortunately 3 levels too low to use it, and I probably won't get those levels in time for the boss fight. But that's okay. I think I'm looking pretty good here. Oh, wait. Come on. Oh, there is a passage here, yeah. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I'm really going the wrong way. Oh, stupid. Oh, wait, is there a secret passage over there I should have used? Sorry, I usually just zip through these areas, so I don't necessarily know all the ins and outs of the ways that you can go. There's another passage. Is there another way out here? It's just great. Alright, now there is a monster totem here. I will not be taking that monster totem when I get to it. It is very difficult. Most of the monster totems are okay early in the game, but that one there is not one of those okay ones. It's pretty hard. What the hell is this one?
Do that yet.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one. I mean, it is softcore, but I don't like to die. Okay. I'm gonna try to get that point there. you'll notice I'm kind of breaking my own rule here when it comes to like the health, like the recommended health that you should be keeping. I'm definitely under 100 per level, which is not great. I think the next few devotion points I'm going to get, I'm going to focus on, more on defensive stats, and there should be one of those coming up right now. Anything here I can use? This is a good belt for later, maybe. Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm going to put 2 devotion points to somewhere defensive, and I think I'm going to use this one. Because this is one of the devotions that you want to work your way towards, if you're doing elemental damage anyway. Remember, you just type that in up there and it'll highlight things for you. This requires green and purple, and this one gives me purple, and I've already got the green. I probably only need one more purple as well. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty much fine for damage at this point. Usually there's a spawn around there. I'm fine for damage, so I just got to focus on getting a little bit tankier. And I will take on this this monster totem coming up. If I can get to it. I'll get to it. Can I get to it from here? Sorry, I don't usually take this this passageway here. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and sell again. Okay. Good boots, but no movement speed. These are okay. Decent boots, no movement speed. This is almost a straight upgrade. And actually, even though it's lower in armor, it increases armor by 4%. So what does my armor drop by? Only 2. And it gives me better resistances all around except for elemental. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. No. 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 Alright. Nope, we're gonna use these. Do I want this or do I want this? Take that. Oh, I got the tainted brain matter. So I could look into getting that, what's it called? That relic. I can't remember what the minimum level is you have to be to actually use it, though. I forgot to check the thing. Oh, this one actually increases your, the Panetti's. But my cunning is crap. So I'm not going to bother. Oh. Put some points in there. That gets me a little bit closer to 100 per. That's good.
Got something you need stashed?
Now, just doing a quick look at the resistances that I've got. These ones are pretty good for this point of the game. The Pierce will definitely, you want it as high as possible. Or, I mean, you want around like 60 at least, just to be comfortable when you go into Act 2. That's okay for now. These are quite low. The only one that you really have to worry about, in my opinion anyway, early on, is the Aether one before you get to Act 2. I think I was getting hit kind of hard with bleeding and vitality, but made it through okay. Chaos is not as vital, but let's see. Is there anything I can use right now? So this is vitality resistance. I'm gonna hold off on that. This is vitality and bleeding. This is pretty good. You know what? I'm actually going to use that, and the reason why is because I'm probably not going to be keeping these gloves for a long time, so I can just regain the component later on.
I'll keep an eye on this.
As for this,
Best I can with what I've got.
now these are decent boots when you're able to get them. The adept ones that they give you, they're quite good. So yeah, I can get this one, and oh no, I can use it now. Yeah, screw it. Okay, I'll get it. So, oh yeah, this gives you movement speed and elemental resistances, which so they're really quite high up now, and the damage and tranquility.
Go on now.
Well, let's just push through the end of this boss. Oops. Come on. Ooh. And I went the wrong way again. Hello. Monster Infrequents, that's what they're called, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is another example of a really good Monster Infrequent, just because, like, you can see that it gives you good stun jacks and good lightning tether if you're gonna go with an Inquisitor. I think it's lightning tether for Inquisitor. I don't know, I never play Inquisitors either. But I mean, if you look at those numbers, you know, for lightning damage and electrocute damage and energy regen and stuff, I mean, that's a really good item to get. And you'll find that with a lot of the MIs that drop can really just make it very, very easy to just, you know, max out one skill and just go with it. Wait, did I sell? No, I didn't sell it. Good. Now, I am not going to use this thing here. I could, and in all honesty, I probably should, just because of the Aether resistance that it gives you. But I'm not going to do it just because. I actually don't know why I'm not going to use it. I'm just not. I want to see if if the build is strong enough without it for the time being. Come on. Yeah, the damage is good enough on this. What did I want to check? Something is... Well, I guess it's the Arcane Blast. Well, the Arcane Blast is doing some real work on this. On this build. That's like the green explosion you see around me when I get hit.
Done with you, I will crush your friends at Devil's Crossing.
And so, ouch, that did hurt. Come on, fire your things. There we go. Anyhow, yeah, that was a pretty easy boss fight. The damage didn't hurt too much, in large part because the Aether resistance was high, although it wasn't crazy high, but it was pretty good. A lot of that is just knowing the mechanics of that particular boss. You have to avoid his stomp, you have to avoid his missiles that he shoots at you. And, yeah, if you can do that, it's not too difficult, but you do want to keep your... You do want to keep your resistance high just in case you screw up one of like his skill rotations or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna sell all this off. I'll double check if any of it's any good. at mental. This is good if I was going to actually go with one of those characters. If I was going to go with a Necro. Interesting. And this is also interesting. Nope, not going to use it. Anything here?
See anything you like?
Okay, now I'm just going to push on. I'm going to be ending it here, but before I actually leave, I'll go over just a way to deal with improving your resistances in certain areas.
Is a great victory. So you must die before.
Okay, so I can tell you from experience that you are going to run into real problems in the next act if you do not have Pierce resistance. It's going to be a hard time for you. So what you want to look at are resistances specifically for Pierce resistance from this guy. So you can get a Ranger's badge here, which will give you Pierce, Vitality, and Bleeding. This will give you Pierce... well, they both give you Pierce, Vitality, and Bleeding. One is just a higher level. The other one you want to look at, this is a really good one because Pierce and Bleeding are not always easy to get, and so to get one component that'll do both is actually quite good. I need a Resilient Plating, so I'm going to make one of those. I'll give a Silk Swatch. And where does it go? It'll go into my... Oops. This goes into shoulder, chest, and leg. I am going to put it into my leg armor. Come on. So yeah, that brings me up to like 58 and 54, which is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's good for going into Act 2. Main reason why I'm putting it into leg is because I want to wear this thing, and when later on when you want to level up your armor, if you want to keep the component that you put into it, you can go to that lady over at the front there. We'll look at her later. But it destroys the armor, and I might want to keep this for another character. Although I think most characters usually get it just by doing the quests properly. What else we got? Do I have any movement speed? Oh, this is good. Elemental and Bleeding, and that's movement speed as well, and it goes into amulets and medals. I am going to make one of those and put it there. So my bleeding is quite good at this point. Let's look at vitality, resistance. That'll go with one of these medals, and I should not have done what I just did. Well, it's okay. The other thing that you will start to deal with problems with chaos resistance or lack thereof. So you might want to get what is a component? There's a component that you get. I might not have the recipe for it yet. Actually, it's one of the components that you put in your main hand or your offhand. Okay, no, this is the one here. So you don't need a recipe for it. So this is good because it gives you bleeding and it gives you chaos resistance. And I think I'm going to want that. Yeah, might as well. Okay, and I'm going to put this one into, I think that item there, just in case it gets destroyed later on. I can reclaim it. And the chaos res is up. Vitality is still low. Vitality resistance being low becomes a real problem near the end of Act 2 before you get to Homestead. That's when you want to get... come on. That's when you're going to want to get like the Ranger's casks. I think I don't have... Oh, man. Yep, I don't have that helmet yet. Okay, well, never mind. So yeah, at this point, I am kind of doing okay. The Pierce being low, the Pierce being around here, it's not great, but it's not bad. The Chaos being low is going to be a problem with some of the bosses early on, because I think those guys do some Chaos damage along with the fire damage. vitality being low is not great, but it won't be a huge problem. And plus I've got, when I go into the devotional tree later on, yeah, you get more Aether Res there, and then you get Chaos Res there. So you don't get vitality. So that'll be fun. Maybe it'll be a problem later. But that'll be for the next video to worry about. I'm going to put my 3 points. Put 1 here and 2 here. I'm just going to have this maxed out. I know it's funny. I said you should max out your skill early on. I'm only maxing it out at level 20. There's some people who will probably only go this far into the mastery tree and just dump all of the points right away into there just because they want to zoom through things. I've found that I run into mana energy problems if I do that, because as your skills get bigger, they have higher energy requirements. So I tend to pace it a little bit slower than that, but well, our main skill is maxed out now, and I just have to max out these modifiers and keep pushing up. Okay, that's going to be it. So I guess in the next video you'll see Act 2. Okay, goodbye.